What is up, guys? This is something completely different. I don't normally do League of Legends. This is the first time I've ever done it, but since I did Madden yesterday, I thought I might as well just add on to my randomness and just put up League of Legends gameplay. So, this video, I'm hoping to explain what League of Legends is. Not literally, because I don't really know exactly what League of Legends is as far as the genre. I don't really know it. I think it's like something like an MMOB or something, massive multiplayer online battle arena, MOBA. I think it's something like that, or at least that's what the website is. So this gameplay you're seeing is from League of Legends, of course, but it's from a program called LOL Recorder. So this is the first time I've actually used it because I haven't uploaded or recorded any League of Legends before. I've just been playing it for the past few months. So I don't really know how to use it at all. So you guys will see me kind of fail at all this. You see me messing around with the settings. But by the end of this video, by the end of the gameplay, you'll see I understand a little bit better. I kind of figured out the little key bindings and everything to make it a lot better. But League of Legends is a really fun game. I've been playing it for months now, and I just never really uploaded it because it's a very un-YouTube friendly game. Like, it's really fun to play, but most games go on from anywhere between 30 to 60 minutes. So kind of chopping up a game into a reasonable video length is not too easy. And even this, it's going to be over 10 minutes long, this video at least, unless I cut stuff down, which I'm probably not going to. So I'm going to ramble on for over 10 minutes, which is going to be pretty crazy and pretty random. But I guess maybe it'll give me enough time to get my point across with this game. This game is it's more of a strategy game than really any of the other games that you guys might enjoy to play, like Call of Duty or any first-person shooter. It really takes a lot of strategy to kill people. It's not just who can shoot better, who can shoot faster, and who has the best guns. It's sure there is overpowered champions, but for the most part, if you're just a better player, you will win. And I also like that it's a really, really huge team game. And you see right here, I used a spell called Ignite, which it damages the enemy champion over a certain amount of time, but I missed myself getting another kill, so I just rewinded it. So I'm playing as Gangplank, and if you don't really know anything about League of Legends, Gangplank is like a pirate, and there's three. Oh, actually, this is a bunch of little subsections of champions, but the three main types of champions are AP carry, which is ability power. There's AD, which is attack damage, and then there's support or tank, whatever. I guess maybe you don't have to be a tank to be a support, but yeah, I'll just say support just to make it easier. So Gangplank is AD, so attack damage. Instead of having like magic as your main ability, Gangplank uses just regular attack damage, so just like normal stuff in the everyday world, like guns and swords and stuff. So you see right there, I just used something called Flash, which is a spell to help you get away from the enemy if you have to, because obviously some champions are faster, and if you're really kind of stuck where you're about to die, you use Flash to get out of there so you don't die, of course. So I don't really like AP champions too much. I mean, just really in most games, when there's magic and stuff, I don't really like the magic parts. Like when I play Skyrim, I build, or I guess I advance my character in a very normal way, I guess you could say. Normal is not really a great word to use, but just kind of like for Skyrim, I made the Dragonborn just normal, regular old soldier just to use his swords and stuff. You know, I could have made him into a mage, but I decided not to. With this game, you know, I just like to have attack damage. I like to just go in there and be a bruiser and just use my sword to kill people. That's just something I like better. I guess to each their own. But like I said, League of Legends is a very strategic game and a very huge team game, which is really why I like it. You really can't win unless you have all 5 players on your team. And I think, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I think someone on the other team wasn't even there. That's why we won so quick. You'll see at the end they surrender. It turned out to be like a 23-minute game, so it really wasn't too bad for this gameplay. This is really the reason why I chose it. I have better gameplays, but they're a lot longer. So you see right there, I kind of overstayed my welcome and died, but that's okay. I got 2 assists, at least I think so. Yeah, I got 2. So, really getting like your KD is it's kind of important, but really the point is, when in the early game at least, it's to kill the other people so that they can't level up, because you see that I have a little level thing above my character is my name, and there's my health, and then a little blue bar is the mana, or yeah, the mana. And then there's a number, and the number is your level. And every time you level up, you could level up your ability that you have. So if you look on the bottom left, there's a little bar with a bunch of little pictures, and each of them are my little spells, and you could level them up. So leveling up your champ makes your skills level up, so you just become more powerful. So the more kills you get, the more gold you get, and the more items you could buy. So you see at the bottom center of the screen, there's the little scoreboard, and next to everyone there are items, and every time you go back to the spawn, you go to the shop and you buy some new items. So really the game is based on who can build their items faster, because if you build items faster, you get more attack damage or attack speed or movement speed, so you can kill faster, obviously, or move faster, and just overall be a better champ than the other champs. So killing will give you gold, but it'll also stop the other person, the other champ in your lane, from farming. And what I'm doing right now is farming, and that's when you kind of just kill these minions. These minions don't really do much, except for, I guess they can kill you. It doesn't really happen too much, at least with good players. But they attack the turrets, but you get gold if you kill them. So really the point is, you don't want to auto attack them like I'm doing. You don't want to just keep hitting them until they die. You just want to kind of run around them until they're very low health, and then you get the last hit. So then you get the gold. So the game is really just based around gold overall. I mean, the whole objective is to get into their base and destroy it just by hitting it. So that's kind of a big objective, but at the same time, it's really who can get fed, as they say, the quickest. So, really quickly, let me just let you guys know, the little mini map you see I'm on the purple team, but you can also see the blue team members on the mini map. That's because it's just from this recorder. In the game, you can't actually see that. And when people are in the bushes, like that guy I just walked by, you can't see them either when they're in bushes. It's just for this recorder. So I think I get this guy. Yeah, I got him with my ignite. So you see, like, that circle that just went around everyone, that's my ultimate. So your ultimate's basically like your best spell, and it's very good, but at the same time, the cooldown on it, the cooldown just like it sounds, just the time it takes for the spell to cool down so you could use it again. And the cooldown on your ult is always very high, or, well, I wouldn't say always. There's some champs that's really low, but for the most part, it's really high, and you don't want to use it all the time. But if you get into spots like that, it's always good to use your ult so that you could get the kill. And also, I used my ignite there again. Right here was really stupid. I shouldn't ran in there at all. But you see, I get cut off by this guy Xin Zhao, and I guess there really wasn't anything I could do there. I didn't have my flash, so there wasn't really much I could do. Let's see. There's just a lot to say, and I'm kind of really unorganized with this. Let's see. So like I was saying, it is a very team-based game. What you're really trying to do is everyone has their own little lane. So you see on the mini-map, there's a top lane, there's a bottom lane, and there's a mid lane. you're really trying to get every lane to be pushed to their base, which is where you spawn. So just the opposite of where I spawned would be where they spawn, which would be their base. So you're trying to get there and you're trying to destroy their what's called a nexus, and that's really just how you win the game. If you destroy that, the game's over, or unless the other team surrenders, which you can't surrender until 20 minutes. So if you're stuck with a bad team, or you're stuck without a team that that doesn't have too many people, like a team with maybe 3 people instead of 5 people, you're not going to win, but you can't actually leave until 20 minutes. That's how big of a team game it is, and that's why I like it too, because with like Call of Duty, you could have one person that carries and everyone else goes negative and you could still win. But with this, if one person gets fed on the other team, you really can't do much unless your team's really good too. You see in the middle, there's lanes, and then there's jungles, and the jungles are the forests in between the lanes. And you see on the mini map there's little gold icons. Those are like the little buffs. So when you kill those things, they're little minions, they're little AI things. When you kill those, you get some upgrades, I guess you could say, on some of your attacks, or maybe your cooldown, or the amount of mana you have goes up if you get one of those buffs. Right there, I probably could have got him. He wasn't really that close to the turret, but I decided to just play it safe because I didn't know where anyone else was. So anyway, you can get those buffs, and there's in League of Legends, the positions are going top, bottom, mid, or jungle, and no one went jungle this game because these are low-level people, and they didn't want to go jungle. And it's kind of hard to jungle if you don't have a great team. Like I've never jungled before when I play with my friends, but when I play with these random kids, most of the time they leave because they're not really high level and they don't really care too much for it. So I kind of get stuck with a team of like 3, and I'm jungling, so I have to go back into the lanes, and it doesn't really work out too well. But overall, this game is really fun, and I would highly suggest it. I would highly suggest to play it since it's free. Definitely you should play a game that's free if it's fun. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, if you want to play, go ahead and check out the description. I have a link you could click, and it's actually it's a refer link. If you get referred by me, I get stuff, and that'd be awesome if you guys could be referred by me. It doesn't really do anything to you. It just helps me out if you can. But it's a really fun game. It's definitely a great break from Call of Duty, and I don't know. I might live stream this more than I would make videos of it, because it's really hard to just record 40-minute games, and live streaming would be much easier. So let me know what you guys think about this game. If you have it and you play it, let me know and tell me what you think of it. But also let me know if you want to see more. And also ratings, definitely tell me that you want to see more. I'm still kind of a noob. I'm still trying to learn how to play. But overall, it's really fun. I enjoy myself all the time playing it. Even though the game's really long and it seems like a waste of time sometimes if you lose. But it's fun. So go ahead, check it out. Check out the link in the description and let me know if you want to see more. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.